Welcome back. Sorry it took me a few days. I had a phone situation. That's what I'm using to record with, so I had to get a new one in. I think we left off at Prep and Brass. I try to do it all in bulk. Like, I like to have like a whole bin of 9mm cleaned and decapped and just ready to go in the machine all the time. So I'll go ahead and decap everything, and then I'll take it out and I'll use the ultrasonic cleaner on it for like 5 minutes, and that gets it all real clean. And sometimes I'll polish them and put the walnut. Sometimes I won't. It depends on how it looks when it comes out. But most of the time, it's completely clean when it comes out of there. It's way quicker than tumbling for hours and hours and hours. So I'll just go through. Like I said, I use this app for us to just decap. So pretty much I use it for now. I used to use it for everything, but it's a good single stage press. You can do everything with it if you need to. I used to have good results with it. But it's got a lot of it's good for sizing bullets too. I've used it for that really a lot too. So, anyway, so we'll decap these. I got a couple hundred done already. Take them out and go over the ultrasonic cleaner a little bit, and then see what they come out looking like, and we'll get them dried up and ready to go. I don't trim any of my pistol cases. I don't know if it does. I do the rifle cases different. Like I'll size and decap all at the same time, and then I'll take them out. Then I'll clean them after when that's all said and done, because that lube's on there, and if not, I have to clean them twice. So I usually have a pretty good. These turn out really well, actually. I've never had any issues with the 223s or 300 blackout or anything. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We get some of these punched out, so I got enough to do a whole load, and then we'll go clean them up. This thing's been great since I got it. I got it off Amazon for $100. If you're gonna buy one, make sure you get the one with the valve on the bottom. It makes it so much easier to empty it out and change fluid and everything in there. If not, you're picking the whole machine up and it's hot, and you're trying to dump it out and it's a real mess. But that thing works great. You just pop it up. And I'm lucky enough to have a sink right here, so I can just dump it right in the sink. They just work so good. Plus, I clean all my guns in there too. Like, you know, I can throw all the parts of my Glock in there. I can throw every handgun I got, and I can throw the bolt carrier group from my AR-15 in there. Put it in there for like 10 to 12 minutes, and it comes out like it's brand new. I got some. They sell it's gun parts cleaner, and you mix it 1/3 of the cleaner and then 2/3 water. Right now, if we're doing brass, though, I use Simple Green Aircraft, like 1/3, 2/3 water, and I add a little bit of white vinegar to it, not much, and then maybe about half a cup, then a tablespoon of this ultrasonic cleaner. It's just general purpose cleaning powder. And that does a real good job. Use about that much. That does cover the bottom of it. And I just run at 50 degrees Celsius for 5 minutes, and I think that's pretty good. It does really good on the gun parts too. I mean, they look brand new when they come out. All right, when they're done, you want to get them out right away, because that vinegar is a corrosive, and if you leave it there long enough, it'll make your brass pinkish. It looks really weird. I try to get fresh water on it as soon as I can. Having a sink here helps. I haven't tried it yet, but I did. I mean, somebody, I don't know who it was, just started making a brass cleaner for the ultrasonic There wasn't one until recently, so I haven't tried it yet. If anybody's tried it, let me know how it works. Thinking about getting it. Yeah, it does a real good job. So I get the light over here. Especially for 5 minutes. I mean, I've tumbled stuff for hours before and still had it. I'm not happy with it. I still put it in the walnut for like an hour or so when I get done, just to polish it up some. Because I mean, it's pretty clean and bright now, but you know what I mean? Not everything's perfect, but it's pretty damn good though. The inside's perfectly clean. So, primer pockets pretty clean. 5 minutes, can't beat that. So I'll usually honestly I stick them in the toaster oven for about, on the lowest setting for about whatever, I don't know what it is. I put it on toast and I think it's like 5 minutes or whatever, and it doesn't get them hot, it just gets them, it just warms up and it gets all the moisture out of them. So I'll do that here in a few minutes. It's been a few minutes, all the heavy stuff on them. So I use the same toaster oven I do the powder coating in, and it'll be perfectly dry here in that. I know it adds a step, but I've gotten burned a couple times on decapping I'll run on my machine and not having a spare pen, and it shuts your whole operation down. So if I just got this part of it done ahead of time, I don't have to worry about that. It's different with the rifle stuff because I don't use as much of that, but like I'll shoot 400 or 500 rounds of this a week sometimes, and it's just easier for me to have it done this way, and not have to worry about needing to go shoot the next day and not having to be able to make ammo or anything because of a pen. I try to keep spares, but they're not always in stock. I don't go through too much, but it's burned me a few times. Like I said, I just put it on toast. And there's no temperature for it. It's like the lowest setting in the machine. It doesn't get real hot. You can actually take them out when it's fully as hot as it's going to get. You can actually pick them out with your hands, so they're not real hot. It just gets the moisture out of them. Yeah. The rifle brass, I do everything. I'll decap in full length size right on the press, and I do that one step at a time on a single stage press. It works for. I never had a problem. It just works for me that way. So, and I don't go through nearly as much of that as I do pistol rounds, probably a fraction of it. So it doesn't really, it's not too time consuming. But even adding this extra step in here, like I do, gives me a second chance to look at all the brass too, make sure there's nothing wrong with it, any cracks or anything ridiculous. So I've got time, so why not use it? This is with 0 tumbling. It's 5 minutes only in the ultrasonic cleaner. Like I said, I don't always have to tumble them. They always, you know, sometimes I pick up brass a lot from different people, you know what I mean, at the range, and some of it's just not, or some of it's just out in the weather for a long time, you know what I mean, a week or so, and some of it I get that day, so, but a lot of times it all comes out about like that, and I don't have to really do anything to it. Every now and then, if I can feel a little, I don't know, whatever, uppity, I'll throw them in the thing and polish them up some more. But anyway, so next video we'll do the 223 brass, and we'll do the sizing and decapping and getting it prepped up and cut down and all that good stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.